Today, we're going to talk about one single idea that can totally change the way you speak English. And here's a hint, it has nothing to do with learning more words, and it's definitely not about speaking faster. It's about finding your power by taking control. So let's really dig into what it means to speak with real power. You ever feel like you're learning a language inside of another language? It happens all the time, even to native speakers. Just think about the world of video games. It has its own unique vocabulary, its own dialect. If you don't know the lingo, you can feel completely lost. For example, someone might say they're playing an FPS. Well, as you can see here, that just means first-person shooter. In these games, you're not just watching a character on screen. You are the character. You're seeing everything through their eyes, which is what makes it so intense. Or maybe you hear about a multiplayer game. This is where it gets really social. It's not just you against the computer anymore. It's you playing with or against tons of other real people online, all in the same world at the same time. And then you've got the emotional slang, right? Like saying you're hooked on a game. It just means you're totally captivated. You can't put it down. So this special language isn't just about definitions, it's about sharing a feeling. And that leads to a much bigger question. So let's imagine you memorized every piece of gaming slang out there. Does that automatically make you a fluent, powerful English speaker? Not really. And this is where we get to the real heart of the matter today. Real fluency isn't just about the words you know, it's about how you say them. And that brings us to maybe the biggest myth in all of language learning, the one that holds so many people back. It's this idea that to sound fluent, you have to speak fast. We get it in our heads that sounding native means rushing our words. But what if that one belief is the very thing that's hurting your progress? Just look at the difference here. When your only goal is speed, your brain kind of goes into panic mode. You start forgetting words, your pronunciation gets sloppy, and you sound nervous. But when you shift your focus to control, when you give yourself permission to slow down, everything changes. You can think clearly, you pronounce your words correctly, and you sound calm and confident. So the very first step is all in your head. We have to unlearn this idea that speaking slowly is a sign of weakness or that it makes you sound like you don't know what you're talking about. Because honestly, the opposite is true. That's right. Slow is powerful. It gives your words weight. It shows that you're in command of your thoughts. It communicates authority. And you know what? It makes people actually lean in and listen to what you're saying. So let's redefine our goal right now. Real fluency isn't about speed. It's a mix of three key things: control, clarity, and the confidence that comes right after. That's the target we should all be aiming for. And you don't have to take my word for it. Think about some of the greatest speakers you can imagine. People like Barack Obama or Oprah Winfrey. Do they rush their words? Never. They speak slowly. They use pauses. That deliberate pace, that's a huge part of their power. Okay, so how do we actually put this into practice? Well, there's a powerful technique called chunking. The idea is super simple. Instead of speaking one word at a time, you group words together into little meaningful phrases. For example, instead of "this technique is incredibly effective," you'd say it like this: "This technique," take a little pause, "is incredibly effective." You hear that? It creates this natural rhythm that's way easier for you to say and for your listener to understand. But speaking with power isn't just a mental game, it's physical too. Think about it. Your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, they're all muscles. And just like any other muscle in your body, they need a workout to get stronger and more coordinated. So here are 3 super simple exercises to build what we can call mouth memory. First, mirror speaking. Yep, literally talk to yourself in a mirror. It helps you see how you form your words, and it really builds confidence. Second, read aloud. Just grab an article and read it out loud, focusing on making every sound really crisp and clear. And finally, shadowing. This one's fun. You listen to a native speaker and you repeat what they say right after them, kind of like an echo. It's amazing for getting the rhythm and intonation just right. And you know what the best part is? This doesn't take hours and hours. You can build some serious mouth memory and see real improvement with just 10 minutes. 10 minutes a day of focused practice. It's all about being consistent, not about being intense. All right, so beyond the physical exercises, there is one last crucial mindset shift we have to make. We need to change our goal from performing English to connecting in English. The whole point of language isn't to pass a test, it's to share a piece of yourself with someone else. It really all comes down to this one simple but incredibly powerful idea. Your goal isn't to impress people, it's to express yourself. The second you stop worrying about impressing others with your big vocabulary or your fast talking, and you just focus on expressing your idea, all that pressure just melts away. And that's when real communication begins. So, I want to leave you with this question. Just think about it. Imagine all the energy you spend right now worrying about making mistakes or trying to find the perfect word. What could you do? What could you share if you took all of that energy and just aimed it at one simple goal, connecting with the person right in front of you? What amazing ideas and stories are waiting to be told?